The Aegrit. This is a newer weapon that came out with Styanax. Look, you throw out little thingies that look real cool. And they go BAM! This is the Pocket Brahma. If you're not familiar with the Brahma, then I don't know what to tell you, bud. Open your eyes. So it's a Cascadia Flare build. Yes, the newer augment, 32,000 damage before critical multipliers, and before that 480% damage buff. So we'll start right over here. Ammo mutation, because ammo for this is very small. Holy shit, is it small? Look at this. Oh, maximum ammo 4. Ammo pick a 1. It doesn't matter though. Ammo is not going to be an issue on this weapon. A lot of people don't even try it because they think it's going to be an issue. It's really not, honestly, especially with this asterisk. So right at the top, we got a cracked ribbon. Look at that dispo. I'm telling you, get your ribbons now. This is going to be insano mode. When I think probably next dispo buff, it's going to go up to here. It's gonna go up. I can guarantee you this is going to go up. Mark my word. And when it does. So we got the damage and critical damage, which is pretty much perfect. If I had multi-shot on this, it would be nice. Multi-shot would be nice because you can only have 4 of these little beads out at once. So if you get enough multi-shot to throw all 4 out at once, it's pretty cool. Right now, with Galvanized Diffusion and, just what I have now, it's only 3. I think even with Lethal Torrent, it's still 3. I think it's not enough to get it up to 4. But you are welcome to try and use Lethal Turn on your own. I feel like it's really not necessary for my build and my uses at least. So critical chance, critical damage, heat. This is solely for damage. This is also for damage. Normally I would run this on a secondary for the dodge speed, but we're actually killing with this, surprisingly enough. So we will actually get that extra multi-shot bonus, which is what you saw. That initial me throwing the thing down, that had the multi-shot from this. Hornet Strike and Magnum Force. Normally I would never suggest you run all these 3 damage mods all together, but this weapon is an exception. It's kind of like the Ogris or some other big heavy explosive weapons where it's just raw damage. I have tried corrosive build with this. I think I swapped out this for the corrosive. I didn't have good results with the corrosive, surprisingly enough. I'm having much better results with the heat, which pairs nicely with Cascadia Flare. Now let me see if my companion's on. We're just going to leave the companion on for now. Top right-hand corner, pay attention. Top right-hand corner, look. See that number that just came up? That's 60%. We're going to see it raise in a second. So my little companion's kind of my primer for this weapon. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. So my little robot's applying a multitude of status effects. It's viral, heat, impact. It's really an excellent. The Hellstrom is really good. So see, they're all kind of procced. I didn't do anything to proc them. It's solely my companion. You're probably saying to yourself, well, what if your companion dies? You're screwed. My companion doesn't die. That bubble he has right now, 90% reduction. 90% reduction. And plus I can just always pick it up. Plus, I'm using it on a beefy frame, so it has beefy stats. Very good survivability. So look at that. That's impressive. These are level 160 heavy gunners. Now, alternatively, I'm going to turn me little bot off, because me bot is skewing me results. I'm not going to lie. It's not as appealing without me bot, at least for this flare build. But that's the thing, right? It's part of the build. It's not just the weapon. So we're gonna. Whoops! I almost shot my shotgun. Here's my. Well, just throw all 4, and boom. So you see, that's really not crazy damage. Now that we have some stacks, it's getting to be more damage. As you build up the Cascadia Flare, it's more and more impressive. Now, 480% I believe is the cap for Cascadia Flare at the top of the screen there. It is... The weapon's got some fall off, right? It's got some fall off issues, but excellent range. Look at that. Excellent range. A lot of people call it the Pocket Brahma, and with good reason. So alternatively, so I have that's normally I use the my primer bot, as I said, but you can additionally, if you're a little bit more self-reliant and you don't want to worry about that, Cascadia Overcharge. Excellent option. So let me just kill all these guys, and then we'll spawn them again, and then we'll do a little testy. So let's group them up. And whoops, I'm shot my shotgun. So that's just the damage normal. I got my overshields. Woo! Woo! My crit numbers are a little different than yours. My reds are oranges, my blacks are reds. So I like the BBC, the big black crit. Love the fucking BBC. It's so satisfying seeing black crits. Red crits are for losers. We get black crits around these parts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, it's mostly a mob clear. You can use a steel path. It will eventually start falling off, obviously, because it's just raw damage. But that first build I showed you, where I have the bot priming it, the bot's priming it with viral and all this other shit. So it is, it does have very good scaling on that. The Cascadia overcharge, not as much, but still pretty viable. Also, we're gonna do one more little showcase. Look at those big black crits. Alright, so we're gonna group them up. Now, Theros Strike, this move. I don't have 100% strip right now. My build's kind of, what is going on with this? My build's kind of off right now. Because I had to swap Archon shards and whatnot, and I don't have enough bile to bring it back. So see, they're not fully stripped. They've got it almost fully stripped. And we're just gonna toss one. Oh! Isn't that satisfying? I think that's a lot of fun. That's the thing, right? I love this weapon because it's a lot of fun. It's probably not the perfect weapon. It's probably not the best weapon. But god damn is that fun. So I hope you give it a try. You better give it a try quick, figure out if you like it now, because holy shit, dude, when this Riven Dispo gets buffed, it's going to be insano mode nutso. It's already 170, which is more than Magnum Force, just less than this, but more than this. What is this, 160? Yeah, 160. It's more than that, too. I mean, this is technically more damage because we've already got these other things, but yeah, so this is the long and short of my Aegrit build. Don't sleep on this weapon. It's going to make a come up. It's going to make a come up, Riven... Riven required for the come up though. You can try a corrosive build with this, but in my testing it does a little bit less damage. Perhaps it was the enemy types I was using it again, or I did experiment with it in the field and not just in the simulacrum, but I had the best results in the field and in the simulacrum from this raw heat build. Probably because I also have Cascadia Flare. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy the Aegrit. The main takeaway is it's a fun weapon, sounds great, looks great. If it doesn't look cool or sound cool, I'm not interested. So go and get your Rivens today, and if you learned something from this video, I want you to sign up to a doctor's office and try to speak to like a registered dietitian, and then just start telling them about the Aegrit and see what they say. So yeah, bye.